All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Tuesday. A Tuesday. Hey, Moonraker. Good to see you. Hey, T-Rex. Hey, Ken. Brandier. And Pagan. Hey, Skill. Not too bad. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I had to rearrange a couple of things. And also make a stupidly long trip yesterday just to replace a particularly long micro USB cord. Which, like, that's what I hate about where I live, being in the middle of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, no, I could pop down to Walmart for a 3-foot micro USB cord. Unfortunately, I've got to drive 40 minutes to get to the closest town with civilization. Dom, good to see you, man. Hey, Trashman. Hey, Truxton. Ruan. Yeah, the Masterfall, like, I mean, it's mostly what I do. Like, I do a few other things, but, you know, space trucking is just so fun. I enjoy space. It's therapeutic, you know? Howdy, Fritz. Pagan, is the bot not working?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Torpedo burrito.
Hey, Dom, thank you, man. Heck yeah, Dom, thank you. Seriously, thank you, man.
Goodbye.
I really appreciate it, dude. Especially, oh gosh, especially since I didn't get to be here yesterday because of all that. Wait, Pagan, did we have tornadoes? If we did, I missed them. They'll have to come back around again. Anthony, good to see you. Hey, Corbelli. Honestly, as far as like it being worth it right now, I'm gonna tell you, things are a little bit unstable. Things are a little bit unstable. They just dropped the 3.18 patch. A lot of things have been smoothed out, but it's having some issues. I might give it a few more weeks. Hey, Jason.
Stand by.
And Corbelli, it's been, you know, it's been up and down. It's been up and down. A lot of up and down.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following locations.
And I will. I've got the timer set for my meds. I shoved a little bit of food in my mouth before getting started. My sleep schedule has also been trash. A lot of news to catch you guys up on. Oh, Dragnos, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe we could fix that. And Anthony, I wouldn't say you've missed a lot. Oh, yeah.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, man. But yeah, Pagan, no farmhouses through the air. I've been in a couple of the tornadoes we've had down here. And sadly, they haven't been as, you know, theatrically cool as the ones in like Twister and whatnot. You know, no mooing cows, no things like that, you know. Which is a little disappointing. A little disappointing. Alright, let's get some fuel. Oh, Pagan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No hat trick. Oh, I'm so sorry. No hat trick for you. It was a good run. That was a double burrito run. That was really good. Yeah, no squished witches. Like, you know, I had some teachers in grade school that I may have wished that upon from time to time. Oh man, I had one that I just loathed. That oof, man. If there was one person I would have wished that on. Like, she wasn't even my teacher. She just came over to ruin things. Ah. Hey, RTX. Well, you know, Randy, I always tell you to shelter in place, and sometimes the tornado gets really interested in what's going on. And Dre, good to see ya. Yes, Artex, that is definitely a thing. Like, there's no reason to hold on to anything, just sell it all. Sorry, I'm just waiting for this refuel. I like how quantum fuel is super tiny, and then hydrogen fuel takes like 15 minutes to restock. Also, Pagan, I mean, I guess everyone else will be excited to hear this. So Pyrite took in a cat. Well, cat and another cat. And, turns out one of the cats was pregnant. Hooray! So, yesterday, this thing decided to have kittens at our house. So my house is currently full of 5 little bundles of joy. No. Please. No. No, 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 no. I never want that word applied to me. Don't ever call me a daddy. Like, I'm sorry that word has been permanently ruined. By both sides, honestly. Oh, that's a lot of salvage. Nope. We're gonna get on the road. Yeah, I just listen. No. I'll make sure they're fed and they don't, you know, die, but, those ain't my kittens. Yeah, Moonraker, Furry Pop just sounds like a very long-winded way to refer to someone as a bear. And Waffles, man, I'm glad to be back. You know, things were rough for a bit while I was sick and whatnot. Oh, mood. I mean, you know, listen, I've been called a lot of things in life. I can brush things off. Just listen, there have been very scary times in my life when, like, a very small child has run up to me and gone, "Daddy," and it's like, "Oh, the heck you? What are you saying?" It's like, "The heck you do." I ain't daddy. I do not take responsibility. I mean, Pagan, I would, but, like, do I want to be one? No. No, like, here's the thing. about kids. Like, I know that like a lot of people find them to be amazing, beautiful bundles of joy. And, you know, they can be. But let's say I bought a pack of Capri Sun. I would be expected to share that with children. But as a non-dadified adult, if I bought a pack of Capri Sun, I could drink the whole pack of Capri Sun myself. Oh, Pagan. Oh, thank you, Pagan. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Daddy's bigger, so he gets two. Really, more like the whole case. The whole case. The whole case. Yeah, see, Akaris, I have a very vivid memory of a similar situation where when I was a kid, there was this time that Mom had actually bought some Capri Suns, which was a very rare event because, you know, poor and all that. And she had a boyfriend over, and I watched in the morning once when he left, and that jerk took a Capri Sun, and I cannot tell you how much I hated that dude. Because, like, you know, not only did they, you know, break up because she had horrible taste in dudes, but, like, dude stole my Capri Sun. Like, you know, he got up in the morning and he chose to be a jerk. He chose to take a Capri Sun from a child. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like you ain't in the circle yet. Like, you two might be dating, you two might be up to stuff, but like, that's my Capri Sun. And that's why I get super defensive about Capri Suns. Hey, Blighty. I mean, Double Dash, that is true. And kid, like, I mean, like, you know, he maybe, I was like, oh yeah, no, I could totally take this. But like, he didn't ask. He didn't ask me. I just, yeah. Mike, I can only hope. And Raymond, good to see you. Oh, so T-Rex, a Capri Sun is... I don't really know how to describe the flavor, but it's this... I'm gonna be honest, it's basically just a sugar drink. It's like a non-carbonated sugar drink that comes in like a silver pouch. And back in the 90s, it was one of those super cool things. Because they had these commercials where, like, these kids would drink it and basically turn into, like, liquid mercury, like the T-1000 from Terminator 2. And then they'd go do, like, super active sports stuff. And was the drink a sportsy, hydrating drink? No. But the marketing for it was amazing. And it was usually included in things like Lunchables. Oh. Boo. I don't know if you got Lunchables over there either. But, yeah. And, I, as a kid, loved them every chance I could get them, which was rare. Hence my, my territorial need to keep them all to me. You know, John, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen a lot of people reporting that. Hey, Misha. Yeah, Anthony, Capri. You know what? I might go get a whole thing of Capri Suns today. I might go do that. I might go get a whole bunch today. I'm gonna go down to Family Market. Go see old Jasper and be like, Jasper, I want you to sell me a box of Capri Suns. And then Jasper's gonna say, what are you, a child? And then I'll just begrudgingly nod my head. Oh, Pagan, I remember Tang. I remember Tang. I had, okay, so whatever, I'll deal with the carrot. Sorry. On my recorded tapes of Transformers, they had all the commercials, and I used to get messed up about like all the different promotions that were actually going, but they had commercials for Tang. And you know, the actual like orangutans. It was like, Tang, it's a kick in the glass. Is Tang still around? Yeah, Anthony, yeah, the orange stuff. You know, Matt, that actually doesn't sound half bad. Sounds like pixie sticks. Man, I could go for some Tang now. Is it not? Yes. Okay, we might have to go hunt down some Tang. Some Tang and Capri Sun. Well, I know what I'm doing after this. You know, Ron, I saw it. I never had it. Is he? Okay, he is on the path. Kind of. He's a little hovery, doesn't he? Oh, he is hovery. Hey, look at this. You think he's just got it set to the bed so he can just respawn back to it? You know, Ken, I'm honestly probably not gonna even do anything with PTU this time around. And yeah, Apple, we're doing some space trucking. Man, scanning would be nice if it worked. You know, Anthony, I wouldn't mind some Lunchables. I got messed up. You know, Lunchables are basically just what do you call those things? Like a charcuterie board. And one day, someone had horrendously mispronounced the word charcuterie as charcuterie, and I had no idea that that was not the way you say that until about 2 weeks ago. Because I don't live in a high enough society that, you know, I eat things off their charcuterie boards. So. Fortunately, it's not like I really use the word enough to be embarrassed about it. Except here. Now, you guys see that pirate? You guys see that guy waiting by the boxes? You know, Dom, might have to be Peppermint. Yeah, exactly, AJ. Think it's a dead guy or just a crouchy guy? Oh, that is a dead guy. Okay. A lot of dead people where there shouldn't be dead people. And I would love to shoot the doors open, but we are in armistice. Because the hangar is actually very easy to board on a Carrick. I mean, if he wants a lift, I think I can only raise him up spiritually, which, you know, at this point would be necromancy. But AJ, good to see you, bud. Oh, Nick, I'm sorry. AJ, can you even get in yet? Like, are you, you know, are you still having issues? Sorry, I'm just going to investigate Mr. Dead here. Anybody I know? Mystic Prism. Sounds familiar. Wow, Mike, you went there. Man, I haven't heard a Josh Groban joke like that in forever. And yeah, Dragnos, it's like you have a ship, and you know you shoot it like 20 times with a rifle, and suddenly you can just get into it. Well, yeah, Agnosco. I mean, it's not like he's using any of it, right? He's dead. I mean, you know, I get it. Like, you know, if I die, I'm not. I don't. You guys can take my. I mean, really, I don't have any cool clothes. You guys can take my Star Citizen hoodie off my dead body. 33 SCU, not too bad. And Ash, it's surprisingly okay. Like, they didn't fix anything. But the thing is, so many people are having issues getting in and whatnot that you can actually stand to trade. Oh, AJ, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I don't have bad shorts. I mean, I say that. They're not the most fashionable, you know. Yeah, Raymond. See if they have any Capri Sun. Man, I really want one now. I actually, my sleep schedule's been horrendously messed up because of these kittens. Like I was awakened at 2 this morning, and waited till. Yeah, we should be all right. What are you? Are you a box or a hand mineable? Oh, we're gonna get frisky. Ah, hand mineable. Okay. So anyway. Oh, Akram, no one's made it in. You see, Akram, for them to make it in, it would actually have to be on the same lift as me. Also, Akram, did you know that you cannot buy or sell cargo when someone is on the ship? Yeah, Moon, because, like, she had the kittens very slowly. Like, she had one. And I was like, oh, well, it's probably her first time having kittens. And then there was the second one. And she doesn't seem to be very good at being a mom. She's very my mom-like. Because, like, she just abandoned the first two in the middle of the floor to go have the third one in a cardboard box. And it's like, lady, you know, if I was a vulture or any sort of predatory animal, it would be very easy for me to, like, gobble up them kittens. Like, you're not super good at, like, I know you're inside a house, like an enclosed ecological environment, but like, way to just leave, like, a brand new flesh nugget right there in the middle. Like, I could have stepped on that. Yeah, Agnosco, like, even if someone's just on the ship and not in the cargo grid. Like, if they're just in the ship, like, in a turret. So, Rick, sorry, to catch you up, my roommate took in some cats. One of them was pregnant, and it had kittens yesterday. And she's really bad at being a mom. Like, just really... I thought she was trying to eat one of the kittens yesterday because she kept biting it on the head and then, like, the legs. And it turns out that she was just trying to drag it off, and she picked it up by one of its rear legs and just drug it away. Didn't eat it. Just the absolute worst at picking up a kitten. Just like, I think she understands that they're hers, but you know, first time mom, so. Yeah, no, it dragged us. They're in a box. They got some padding. She's also just like, I never realized how unsmart cats can be. Like, if you remove a kitten or put it in a different place, she does not comprehend that it is an object. Because, like, when she first started moving the kittens to that box, it still had some plastic in it, which is bad. You know, you don't want to... Usually babies and plastic don't really go together, you know? So, like, I had been removing them and fixing it because she kept wanting to go to that box. And when the kittens were outside of the box, she would not recognize that they were kittens. Like, they were just kind of objects. She didn't know what they were. And she just kept returning to the box while I was working on it and was very confused as to where the kittens were. It's like, lady, look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this. This is your kitten. Yeah, Brace, we're in live. We're in live right now. But I got it fixed, and we put the kittens back in the box, and then she recognized them again. Take the kitten out of the box, no idea what it is. Put it back in. Oh yeah, that's a kitten right there. You know, Matt, I have not. They have not been subjected to any sort of tomfoolery, hooliganism, or any of that. And yes, Serial, Pyrite is my roommate / best friend from high school. Hey, E-Money. Yeah, Timble, that's it. Like, it's just... Russell, that's what I'm about to find out. I'm gonna go sell at Art Corp. Not yet, AJ. You know, I've made sure that she's kept them alive. That's about as far as I've gotten.
Quantum drive is now on.
Tactical, it's a new thing for 318. It was not there in 317, but it is now in 318. It's very new and very annoying. See, Akram, I would like to say, like, I mean, she does let me pick them up. Like, she'll meow at me, but she takes no action whatsoever to stop me from just, you know, picking up one of the little chicken nuggets and just, you know, making sure it's alive and warm and breathing. She trusts me a lot, I guess. Hey, Polite, not too bad. Matt, not yet. I can't even really differentiate them yet. There's one that has less stripes. Like, they're all like gray, black, stripy stripe, or marbled, or whatever the term is. There is one, maybe two, that look like they have no stripes at all. Like, they're just unpainted. Like, it's just one, you know, flat gray. Exactly, technically. Like, why? It's like, oh man, like, it's like, oh hey guys, check out this poser over here. He's running a multi-crew ship with a whole crew now. Oh, he thinks he's something special, don't he? It's like, look at that. He's got people in the turrets. He's even got a cool pilot. He must think he's so special. Imagine making fun of someone who has friends or at least a crew that tolerates them for money. See, Dragnos, I don't mind a cat, but suddenly we have a lot of cat. Yeah, see, Chris, that's why I'm also waiting to name. Like, what if you name it something like color-based and suddenly it just changes? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, it's a cat. It's not like it's gonna go to school and get made fun of because its name is Freedom or whatever. But AJ, that's not bad. That's not bad. Mishka, I have not got into drug running at all this patch. I should. I know it gets flooded a lot, you know. Yeah, see, Akram, I noticed that. It's like, as soon as you remove the kitten, it's like, what is this? This isn't mine. It's not my cat.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, Coyote. Thank you for a happy birthday. Oh, man, I wouldn't know what to do with a bird. I love birds, but, like, from a distance, you know? Like, someone dropped, like, a cockatiel or a parakeet on me, I'd have to call Abduwalk. I don't know a thing about birds.
Please proceed to assign.
Yeah! Yeah, tactically, like, man, I wish you could just put that on someone else's ship and actually sell. Oh, Brace.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, Brace. Thank you, man. Seriously, thank you, guys. Waffles today, in this first run, we've just got about 33 SCU of Laranite. Rest is titanium. I don't think we're going to do anything too fancy with him today. But, nothing super fancy. I might actually go do some gold runs. Just depending. Let's swing by Humboldt after we drop this load off. See how things are going at old Happy Humboldt.
Warning, you are leaving the safe zone. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, nuts. Did you figure out why you couldn't sell? Because of the person? Oh, because the person actually was on it? We're just gonna get some quantum while we're here. I prefer selling at ArcCorp just because it's not as depressing as Lorville, but
Quantum fuel is at 100
it does take a little bit more gas.
offline.
Hey, Tom. Waffles words, or do you mean like the in-game log? Hey, Spark Plug. Come on, there we go. Oh, Tom. Thank you, Tom. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I should have. I thought about it. I figured I could probably use a little bit of the warm-up. I'm sorry, man. Alright. Let's go sell that. Oh yeah, Sparkplug every day, you know? Of course, polite. I was trying to get on a bit early here, but, you know, dealing with the kittens and things like that.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe.
Hey, Mabutu.
Our corp invested.
And AJ, I'm gonna say the Spirit. The Spirit and probably some other ship that's going to get shoved out the door. And they'll probably say something like, oh, we've been working on an unannounced ship, because there's always some unannounced ship that they're working on. I will tell you guys, just so we're upfront about it, there's a really good chance that I'm not around next week. Or at least for a big part of next week. Because, as some of you guys know, my car is on its very last legs. But it is getting replaced. And I'm probably going to have to go on an adventure to replace it. But, the replacement that I have found is very far away. And Mabutu, it's not going too badly. Not too badly. And not yet, Tom. I've got the timer going for it. I had a very small meal before stream, but any food counts, so I gotta wait. Brace it is. It is getting upgraded. Oh, Akram, they've been messed up for a while. And yeah, Tom, yeah, I've got 340,000 miles on the odometer, which is, like 570,000 kilometers, I think, in kilometer land. Oh, Mabutu, no, I'm a four-wheel guy. Listen, man, like, I subscribe to wheels like, the animals in Animal Farm subscribe to legs. Like, listen, my dad did the whole 2 wheels good, 4 wheels bad thing. He was a motorcycle guy. And, he had to get scraped off the pavement a couple of times. Never learned his lesson. Yeah, Ekator, like, it's a 2002 Hyundai Sonata that I've currently been driving. Oh, look at that guy. He's selling stuff. Look at that. Look at that. He probably stole it. Look at that getup. I bet he stole it off a dead carrot. Yeah. Double Dash, try deposit amounts of 10. That's what I've heard. If you try to do more than 10, like, then it has issues at times. If that makes sense at all. Negative, Matt. I think I've actually found quite the opposite. Sadly, I'm not picking up a Kenworth or anything like that. But you see, Mabutu, I've checked that with my bank, but the thing is, I live in the South. So most people buy things like trucks, or very large trucks, or rarely small trucks. And I'm not a trucky guy. I'm not like my mom is a huge truck person. I ain't, you know. Bernard, I honestly like it because there's a slight chance of storing it and it having issues like disappearing to unknown or whatever. And it's not like anybody can get in it. The hangar's closed, so. Yeah, Jack could swing by there. I think it's just part of like the racetrack. We see, Mabutu, depending on, like, I've been searching around online, and I have found a Honda Fit that I think we're going to end up going with. It's a 2015 manual transmission. Yeah, Ekatoy, that's it exactly. And honestly, one, I'm not a big fan of a lot of domestic cars these days. Not that I, you know, go to. Is he? Man, I wish my knees could do that. Not a big fan of Mustangs personally. And you know, with most domestic manufacturers getting rid of their entire car line except for like the Malibu and the Mustang, which, woo, yeah. Yeah, Chris, I miss driving a manual. Wow, look at that timer. Oh yeah, Tattoo, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, Rob, why'd you get rid of it? You know, Agnosco, if I could, I would. Like, you see, Agnosco, where I live in the South, you have to have a car. Public transit does not exist. Honestly, private transit doesn't really exist either. Like, we're not big enough for, like, you know, Uber or Lyft or taxis or anything like that. So if you don't have your own set of wheels, you're pretty much stuck wherever you are. Like, I noticed that when I went to Chicago, it's like everybody walks everywhere, and it's amazing. And Phaedra's good to see you, man. I wouldn't mind, but where would you charge it? Like, as far as like the range would be the biggest issue for me. And Rudy, good to see you, man. Hey, pal. 2012. Rash, how was the transmission on that 99 Accord? Are you getting any issues out of it? You know, Constable, I miss the Blazers when they were, you know, like the smaller build. I've always been a fan of like the smaller SUV truck size setups. Where's that? 8? Like I miss like Suzuki, Isuzu, things like that, but you know, they left America. Oh, David, I'm gonna try, man. Nah, Ken, that's not it at all. Not it at all. Sticks are just okay. Ken, let me explain driving a stick. Back before manual, like back before automatics could actually be halfway decent, you had a lot more control with a manual, and it makes you feel like you're driving a race car, and you get an overwhelming sense of superiority versus anyone else on the road. You can wow your friends and press a date. Yeah, I see, Phaedrus, I don't mind charging at my house. It's just like, I saw a Nissan Leaf, like an older Nissan Leaf for sale, and had a range of like 40 miles, which I can't even make it to Little Rock on that, you know? Reed, we're on a 3080 Ti. Streaming off it too, if it helps. Oh yeah, Ekator. Like I see. You know about the kudzu issue.
Engines online.
Yeah, pal. And honestly, you can really see it just in the way that the USA is laid out, like geographically with the states. We started expanding. We had all this room, so we just started putting everything super spread out. Oh, sigh. I don't know enough about it. I want one, but I don't know enough about it to give you an informed opinion. You know, Apple, I haven't. Like, I don't have a super lot of money to, you know, like, let's be honest.
Launch
But,
complete.
yeah. Like, when the Honda Fits came out,
Gear up.
I really wanted one. And, I think I found one at, for today's prices, at a decent price. That's it, Entity. I can't actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Back when I was a crappier driver, I actually did text and drive a lot with a manual. But that's also when I had a T9 keyboard on my phone. Honestly, okay. Do not follow my example. But the T9 was the best keyboard for texting and driving. Because you didn't have to look at your keyboard. You could just have your phone by your side and just text via memory. You know, and, like, smartphones make it way harder to text and drive. You actually have to look at them. But with a T9, you could just hold it by your side, never even look at the phone, and send a whole message. Hey, Motherfig. I did. The drive forever for a $7 cord. And yeah, I'm good with it, man. Like, that's the thing. They've been dealing with frustrating stuff this whole time. And they finally got their gameplay. Oh, Coyote. Thank you, man. Thank you, Coyote. You see, the ultimate test is going to be going and getting it. Like, if everything goes through. The one that I've narrowed down is in Maryland. So I'll probably have to fly out there and then drive it all the way back. Well, Rycop's there's a lot of places that specialize in replacing the batteries now, so you can actually pick one up with a swapped battery. And thank you, Tom. It is good to see you again, man. 505, the payout sadly is about the same that it has been. Nothing has really changed. You could argue there's less people trading at the moment just due to, you know, everything with 318. Yeah, see, Phaedrus, the one I'm looking at is actually a 6-speed, so even more gears to play around with.
Quantum drive.
Maybe 505, like, the thing is, nothing has really changed with trade. Like,
Quantum drive is now.
it's just, nothing has really changed. Oh, Shiva, what do you mean? It's like the space version of playing Flight Simulator. Tell you what. Go land at Humboldt in the dark. Also, Shivo,
Is now on.
you underestimate my ability to be boring. You know how many train simulators I've played? It's actually a rhetorical question. I don't actually expect you to do that. But there's been a few, you know.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, Wolf, I think it'd be nice, you know. There's a cheap flight out that way. About $100. Drive it back. Be a nice little test drive. Russell, pull it back out. Double check your salvage, move it around. There's been an issue where the cargo grid likes to unseat itself and will mess things up. You know, right, I saw, okay, that's what irks me. I found this Mazda 3, 2013 Touring Edition for sale locally. 200,000 miles on it, and they want $13,000, which, no, thank you.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down.
Shadow One, I'm still getting through it, but I've been reading Good Omens. It's been pretty decent. And Shivo, I mean, you're kind of right. They've had a bit of a content drought, what with 318 just taking absolutely forever. Believe me, we've all felt it. We have all complained about it. I know I've done my fair share of whining. And believe me, I whine.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Yeah, see, Trail Life, like, I always wanted one, and you know, finding a manual these days is very difficult. The dying breed. And I know, like, for whatever reason, like, a lot of engineers are trying to remove the driving experience from driving, which just seems so... Gunther, I would honestly say that Star Citizen has the opposite problem of Elite. There's a lot of amazing things to do for a couple of hours each. Like, you go, oh wow, Salvage, that's cool. Oh, it just got implemented, tier 0. Okay, it looks cool. I'm sure it'll be super cool once they develop the rest of it, but for now, there's not a lot of it going on. Wow, trade looks cool. Oh wow, they haven't touched it in years. Maybe I'll go to that bounty hunting. Oh wow, it's shooting the same 5 ships. And admittedly, you know, that's probably the most developed thing, because for whatever reason, they have just an absolute obsession with combat. Everything's got to have combat forced into it. Surprised we don't have combat mining. There we go. All right, let's look at our prices. Gold is base. Titanium is cheap enough. Only $2 or 2 cents off. Yeah, Shivo, like, I don't know if you were around for things like the Xenothreat stuff, or they've recently redone the Jump Town stuff as an event, which I don't like it being a scripted event, but whatever. I would say Star Citizen is worth checking out, Guntu. Although, honestly, that's not a good sign. I would probably wait for a free fly event. Like, for 45 bucks is worth it, but I wouldn't do things like I've done and buy expensive ships because they sold you on the dream of a ship instead of a ship itself. Like, I would love to be able to go, wow, it's so great, get in now, and by the way, use my referral code. I don't want to do all that. I enjoy the flight model, although it could be better. I miss the old 2.6 flight model, but whatever, they've gone through 5 of them. And Piracy is nice, Gunter, because okay, so I just bought a bunch of boxes, Gunter. I just bought a bunch of cargo. All those boxes are physically modeled. It might be kind of hard to see, but they're all on my ship, as you can see here. Now, the thing about these boxes, if I were to be pirated, pirates can actually literally use tractor beams and pull each individual box off the ship, which is a new feature for this patch. Ingo, good to see you, man. Hey, Julius. Oh man, like believe me, we already realized it. And yeah, Shiva, like that's the thing. I mean, like if you think about it, you know, if you invest like the same amount of time you would like a single player game, it's decent. It's just development takes so long. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's mining in caves. I don't like caves. See, Gunter, okay, they've got this weird obsession with underground stuff, like caves or bunkers, and it's like, it's a space game, man. I want to do space stuff. I want to go do space things in space in my spaceship. Now, the mining is fun in here. It's not just, you know, hit left click and go get coffee like in some other games. Like you actually, it's kind of like Elite. You have to be active with it. Like, you know, if you just hit a beam and go AFK, nothing's gonna happen. And yeah, Motherfig, it is. Honestly, Apple, free play sounds right. Oh yeah, racing. I forget that racing is a thing. I feel bad. Yeah, okay, so there's surface mining and space rock mining. I'm gonna be honest though, Gunter, they're the same thing. Just one is on a planet and one is in space. Like, the mechanics are the exact same. The only difference is if you blow up a rock in space with too much power, you know, it'll all separate. And if you blow up a rock with too much power on the ground, it'll just kind of move around. Actually, if you do too much power, it'll go flying. Or it'll explode you. You can actually blow up your own ship mining in this game, which is neat. It's fun. It's Traveler, Mining Edition. Hey, buddy, up. Yeah, you see, Gunter, they have, I will say that mining is probably the most developed loop. For example, you can get different mining heads for your ship, and listen, it's multiples, but there's only two that matter, Helix or Lancet. And if you want to make money, you go with the Lancet. There's also first-person mining gadgets that you can attach to rocks that you have to calibrate for each individual rock. And that will help, you know, make it easier to mine as well. Never use more than one. The second one will disappear, and they are expensive. They are reusable, as long as you don't, you know, blow up the rock. But I've noticed that using more than one, the second one tends to go. Hey! Ooh, hold on, can I read? I'm gonna go with MD. I'm gonna say MD until I land. But you see, my favorite thing, Gunter, is the flight model. Because, like, for example, I can do this. Also, if you have a Toby or Track IR, that does work in Star Citizen. Like, we're coming in for a landing. And one of my favorite things to do in this game is to do a fancy landing. Because you don't get those in Elite. In fact, if you do it right, you can land without even being in the seat or without even being in the ship. Hey, Kira. Hey, nobody. And yeah, Waffles. I really want the newer salvage features. Okay, now I can actually read the name. Mad Pigeon, there we go. Sorry, I had to lean in. My eyes are not what they used to be. Welcome on in, Mad Pigeon. Oh, thank you. Thank you, David. Hey, Gigs. Yes, surfing on the wing is fun. I will say the amount of, you know how you have auto land in Elite and it works really well 99% of the time? Opposite in here. Your auto land basically means you already have to be like right above the pad. And it's not, it's basically not even worth it unless you just want to be even on the pad, you know? Hey, Gears.
At all times.
Good to see you, bud. We're just not gonna store the ship. Yeah, looter, exactly. Ooh. Ooh, 505. That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm gonna say probably pulling off the triple backflip landing with the Reclaimer. Yeah. Pal, honestly, mining is one of the best ways to make money. Next to bounty hunting. Also, don't mind this traffic. They forgot to fix it in PTU, and I don't think any of us ever reported it. Because it's fun to watch the traffic be messed up. Oh, nobody. Refineries don't take rock gems. You actually sell those to local mining stations. Like, on the moons themselves. So, like, ArcCorp 141, or, you know, Shubin SCD, or Humboldt mines. Yeah, the refineries don't take Hadanite, Apparite, Dolivine, things like that. Yeah, pal, because the thing about Slam is if everyone else is selling it, you're kind of gummed up on it, but you get some good loads of Quantanium, and you can still dump that just about anywhere. Yeah, man, you're good. Oh, yeah, Gigs, that was a while back, and I haven't really been able to duplicate it as well since. But it was very white knuckle, because, you know, the Reclaimer, once you get that about 10 degrees off, that is I'm not even going to say that's a controlled fall, it's just a fall. Yeah, Boots. Yeah, they're going to fix it eventually. Welcome back, Raymond. Nice!
Now arriving.
Nice, Raymond, yes! I'm going to go get some Capri Sun after this.
A shared space with other travelers. Remember, taking this journey together.
Yeah, but Gunter, you got you know, you got all the stations and stuff, and Elite, you know? Honestly, okay. I like the music they play in the bars in Elite. Pal, are you doing ship-based mining, buggy mining, or what? Because if you're going ship-based, Quantanium sells the most. If you're going like in a buggy, like in the Grey Cat, the little ground mining vehicle, you're looking for Hadanite as the most profitable. Also, Gunter, if you get the game, don't do what I'm doing. Trading right now is the least profitable thing. I just enjoy it because I like pain and I like trucking. And man, oh man, I hope my balance updates. Ah, it did. Okay, good. Wait, hold on. Are there multiple Capri Sun flavors? Ah, yeah, and you do have to get it through the refinery fast. Do I? Well, you see, Gunter, that sounds like a lot, and admittedly, It is. Well, okay, if you do the loop, it becomes like 20k. But mining can actually make a heck of a lot more. Now, the way it works is you don't make it in that 10 minutes. You mine it, you refine it, and you sell it the next day. But it sells for a lot more. Wait, right, he's got 625? Not me. I'm just over 1 million right now. Hey, Darkside. Oh no, Grothes, that was titanium. That was not laranite. I do not sit around for laranite. I'll buy what's there, but I'm not gonna sit around for it. The longer I sit around, the longer I get pinched by somebody. Do I need? It might be. Might as well get dressed up just in case I get shot at. I mean, McPigeon, I would. I don't know flavors. I'm actually really bad at flavors. I can't taste. I always thought there was just one Capri Sun. Honestly, red and black, no. As long, because the the tick timer is like 10 minutes for things to update. And you're only going to get like 20, 30 SCU tops if you get anything. And in that 20-minute time it takes to grab like 60 SCU, you could have sold titanium, came back, and just bought what they had there. Like, on paper, it looks like decent money. But when you take in like the loop time, no, not worth it. It's just better to grab and go and come back. So, BM, honestly, sometimes the wipe gives you a reason to play, and I'm not trying to spin it. It's just one of those things where maybe you've done it all, you've conquered it all, you know. Now the wipes don't happen a lot. Like, I think the last wipe we had took what? A year? Year and a half? Because they have to wipe every now and then for, you know, database issues, things like that, measuring progression. Wiping isn't a thing that's planned to be in. Oh, there's that guy. He is running trade. It's not supposed to be a thing once the game actually comes out, but since the game is perpetually an alpha, it's gonna be a thing. Ugh, that undersuit is not. Whatever. I'm here for profit, not for fun. Fashion is my passion. But not today. Yeah, last June. Thank you. Oh, Keith, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with that with 318. Nice, Darkside. Yeah, Ignacio, like, that's the thing. That's why I don't do mining. It's very feast or famine. Like, you go looking for all that Quantanium, and, it takes forever. Like, with trade, I make a lot less money, but I know where my boxes are. Yeah, exactly, 505. Like, look at this guy. He's all fashioned up. He's got his, what is that? Orc, what is that, Mark 5, the medium armor. He's got those, Inquisition arms and legs. He stole that off a dead guy, because that's the only way to get it right now. Hey, Jay, did you manage to get in? All right, now we die. You know, we step out on what's that moon around Microtech? Calliope. And then you know, get blown 100 feet away from our ship and die. Okay, that had to be desync. That I'm really hoping that was desync.
Investing in tomorrow's future.
Hey, Loudest, good to see you, man.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh wait, Raymond, is that the review for Capri Sun?
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their
All
job
right.
is your safety.
My stuff is back at Crew L1. Why are those destroyed? And we'll claim those just to be safe. Yeah, Motherfig, I never do. I just wanted to double check something.
Please report to your gate immediately.
Oh, Raymond, that's fair. That's fair, man. I'm sorry you didn't like it. It's definitely more a kid-flavored thing.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Bunny. So,
Stanton's capital of commerce.
I know I'm very far away from it, but
We wish you a beneficial
there is a turtle. Actually, there's two of them. Oh, this is. Yeah, just walk on in. Yeah, just I'm not. Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, just you know, to make this awkward. But yeah, no, there's a turtle and a tortoise hidden at one of the food vendors on Area 18. Now, you gotta be the first person on the server to grab it because they don't restock. But there is some of those here. Can you get? Okay. Well, I might have to make a trip to Crew L4 then. Now, Motar, that's not true. We dropped them off, and then we realized that maybe, you know. Listen, man, like it'll be fine. That turtle is fine. I honestly don't think this is a faster way. Yeah, that doesn't feel faster. No, Raymond, that's entirely fair. I mean, that's pretty much everything over here, you know.
You are clear to
Now,
launch.
Motar, that is fair. There is no way for me to prove that that turtle is fine. That looks like free cargo. I don't have a tractor. You know, let's just go by. We'll just swing by. We'll see what's over there. Whoops. Should have waited for the doors. Oh well. That's inside a hangar. It's only one box. It's probably someone's inventory. You know what?
Thank you.
We're gonna go find out. We are going to go find out. What do you guys think that is? Hangar 2?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I'm gonna bet Hangar 2. We're gonna investigate. Because if they have free things, I want it. I just also need this hangar to open. Oh, Debico, I'm sorry. I love mine. It is nice. Come on. Open up. Let the pretty kitty in. Let's see if we can go get free stuff from someone who
Landing complete.
had an
What does it
unfortunate disassembly. Yeah, see, right, Cop, sometimes I go trading in heavy, but I hate the sound of my character constantly wheezing. See, Debico, that's what I do. I enjoy it. Like, even when it doesn't really make money, I still do it. Alright, don't let me forget that we're in Hangar 7? Okay, Hangar 7. Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's how I feel. Like, I need more stations, more space trading. Okay, the box was at the very lip. It probably fell down there. Bingo. That's cargo. That's a cargo box. You know what? We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I'm gonna spend a lot of time going back to the city. I don't have a tractor beam here already, do I? I do not. Going back to the city to grab a tractor beam to steal that one box. Is it efficient? No. Is it worth it? No. Is it profitable? No. But can I do it? Yes. Yes, I can. Ooh.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton
I need
and on our corp,
a soda.
all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Hey, Stormsicle, it's actually kinda pleasant. That's right, the best cargo is free cargo. And if they've logged out, I believe it's no longer tagged. So I should be able to sell it.
Want your company to be in good company? Our corp's
Wish those actually worked.
corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in
Dabico, I know the pirate one is if you finish Pirate Swarm. The regular Caterpillar, I do not believe so. That's right, Kita. Artex, I set mine to Alt-H. I don't know if there's a default one. That's right, shifting gears.
transforming worlds to exploring the stars. Our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Oh, Raymond, it's probably going off your old account. Because if you did that, I'm gonna say as late as like December, there's a chance that it's still going off your old information and has not updated yet. Because PTU only updates whenever you recopy your account. So if it's still going off your old account information, then yeah.
Trap now approaching.
Yeah, Artex, let me get back on the train. And I'll look up that keybind for you. Hey, Inner Hype. I do not. I've thought about it. I've considered it. I'm just lazy.
Trap
I'm
now
just
leaving the station.
very
Stand
lazy.
clear of the doors.
What is that? Is that on foot? Ah, yes. Toggle equip helmet. Which is under on foot all. Because, like, you know, I've thought about setting up more traditional things as far as, like, streaming stuff goes. I don't know. I just kind of like doing the minimalist game stream thing over here. Served me well enough so far. I mean, could I do quote unquote better on Twitch? Maybe, but I like it here. Everyone's nice here.
Your help keeps our room clean.
And even the people that aren't nice are nice. If you know what I mean. Yeah, Artex, of course, man. Oh, polite. Won't that be nice? When you could just put an outfit in a locker and then just put that outfit on instead of having to do the whole inventory system. Oh, freak show. Thank you, man. Yeah, AJ, you know, and the thing is, too, I also feel like just, like, look at it from, like, a market perspective. I feel like there's a lot more people on Twitch all vying for the same crowd, you know? And while YouTube probably isn't set up for streaming nearly as well, it's you know, it's been all right. Yeah, see, Raven, like, that's a lot of the issue. One more just for... Like, it's not really a Twitch thing, but, I don't like having a ton of stuff on my screen. Like, even a camera I feel loath about doing. Like, I don't mind it. I could easily do it. I'm just slow to warm up to it, because that just means I'm taking up, you know, game window. You know, Vadris, I've thought about it. I just have to figure out what I would do, you know. Exactly, unforeseen. Although you can say the whole thing. I mean, shoot, honestly, man, half of us agree with you.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear.
See, okay, that's it, Motar. That's my thing. That's the thing that irks me the most about Twitch. Mid-roll ads. Like, let's say I'm watching someone, and they're telling a very compelling and funny story. Halfway through the story, mid-roll ad. Something about, I don't know, Taco Bell pops up. And then the ad finishes, and I've missed the punchline and everything going on with that story. Really? It's not gonna... Like, I loathe the whole mid-roll ad thing. What is going... Did I break this multi-tool? I'm gonna see if it catches up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, B1 is fine.
Now arriving.
Honestly, Gear, I think the best way to do it, I need to test it. Which, you know, I'd have to do a lot of things just to make sure. There we go. Wow, that was delayed. I think if you log out, it might actually work. But honestly, if the person doing the salvage could honestly just spawn a freight ship, I think that would be fine. Like, that way, if the party is just working ships owned by the salvage person, unless you just want them to go sell while you're doing it.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars,
That's the only thing I can come up with. You might lose the owned tag once that person logs out, but I need to test that to see if it actually works. Yeah, see, right, cops, like, without an ad blocker, YouTube is bad, too, but it doesn't have the mid-roll ads, you know? Like, even without... I went to the wrong one. That's fine. I need... Yeah, Motar, exactly, like... And, you know, the thing about watching a show, like, if I'm watching Transformers, it pops up with a, oh, no, you don't, you're not stealing my box. Pops up with a, you know, the Transformers will return after these messages. But in a Twitch, you know, in a Twitch show, it just continues right on through. If there was something amazing going on, I missed it for an ad for Snickers. This is my box. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. You know, Rashuj, I want to try. I do want to try. I want to try. But I won't. Haha. Wait, Rowan, you can fit 6 in the elevator? That sounds uncomfortable. I don't think I'll be doing that. Come on. Come on. Can I not? Yeah, Artex, I thought it was too. Jason, what do you mean? Which bays? Oh, Phaedrus, they've been there. There's just been no reason to use them. Should be the next one. There it is. There's my box. I'll just put it on the grid like so. Oh, hey, Buzz is in here. Oh yeah, Jason, that would actually be very interesting. All right, let's get out of here.
You are clear to launch.
Oh yeah, Ken, I'm just saying I never had a need for them. Never had a need. Until now. So we can actually put cargo in them. Oh, hey, a steel? Really? Syneth is in a steel? Oh. Oh, not the steel. Not the steel. And she's gone. Nope, she's back. You know, Ryan, I can't say I have. The most memorable NPC to me is Eslin, and that's, you know, that's from the Levski days. Back when we still had Levski. Although I do like old Clovis Darneely. Honestly, Baylor, it's been quite smooth today. Yeah, AJ? You don't like the steel? I like the steel. That's a lie. I made that up. I made that up. Yeah, Davico, have a good night, man. Sleep well. Dream of sugar plums and buccaneers. I mean, Ken, they will. I mean, eventually, but they will. You think it's a waste of time to... You know what? We're gonna go to Shady Glen. Go see what the price of alcohol is. And of caterpillars, that's it. May your sleep be as long as the caterpillar. Oh, Baylor, I'm sure. I honestly think they've got multiple planets, you know, boiling, cooking. Oh,
Torpedo burrito.
thank you, Tom. Thank you, man. Have a good one. Have a good one, man. Thank you. And I wish I was as cool as you thought I was. I wish. And David, I feel like the thing has received a lot of rework. I remember back in 2019 when that thing was supposed to be nearly ready. And it seems like it keeps getting like redone or reset because it's waiting for you know, it's just waiting for more trade stuff to come online. Oh, Serial, I'm sorry. I feel like I've been missing a lot of the chat today. Yeah, Tom, have a good night, man. Yeah, Johan, like, they keep not messing with the door elevators, and it's very annoying. I know, Baylor. I am a monster. I don't know how I can live with myself. Side am I coming in? The backside. Oh, thank you, Dom. Oh man, I'm telling you, it was worth it. Like, you get there, and Eslin is just this complete like stoner dweeb. Like, he calls you up and he's like, "Hey there, I'm Eslin. I run the hangars here, which is good for you, because you're probably looking to land. Or like, welcome to Levski. And like they had the Grand Bazaar, where you could buy stuff, and a nice bar. And Rekko worked out of there, and she'd give you a bunch of fun missions. Yeah, like Levski. Levski was amazing. Yeah, thank you, Dom. Oh, cereal. Oh, not the Heineken commercial. Oh, no. Oh, not that again. I'm glad my sister doesn't know about all this and me making fun of her wedding. Someone's picked this place clean. Looks like it's just gonna be cargo for us today. No special fun equipment. No, yep. Yeah, Coyote. Well, I mean, that was back in the day when most of that stuff was like that, you know? You had Teach's Ship Shop and... Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're not buying here. Now, are you stolen or... You know what? We're just gonna buy food. Get out of here and go somewhere else. That did buy, right? I didn't even check. Make sure that went through. That's taking too long. If it didn't go through, it's fine. Yeah, like... It's taking a long time for us to get all the modularity that the Caterpillar was promised. Oh, squirrel food sounds nice. Getting hungry again. Oh, so hungry. Now the question is, are we going to get shot? Airspace is clear.
Engines online.
For now.
Launch complete.
Hey, King. If you're buying with real money, you know, the stuff that buys nice things like food and Transformers and stuff, it's like 330 USD. In game, it's 5.68 million. Which isn't too hard to get. Go to SAL2. See, beggars, I was thinking that was actually a character from Space Truckers for a moment. You know, Baylor, I have never had a calzone. There's this half Italian, half Mexican restaurant opening in my town called Guti's. And they make calzones. And I want one. I desperately want one, but they are taking their sweet, sweet time in opening. Like, they started working on this place in, like, January. And, you know, it's like the end of, it's coming up on the end of March. And, let me just. Look him up right quick. Okay, they've posted nothing new about opening up. And I cannot tell you how much I want to try a calzone. It just seems like the Italian version of a quesadilla. I mean, Baylor, that could be it. I know the building that they're going into Used to belong to another pizza place, but it's one of those pizza places that,
Quantum drive.
like, man, they sell pizza, but it's not the first, second, or third place you call, you know? See, Babutu, that sounds like I'm missing a lot indeed. Well, Ingo, you just need to grab a vulture. That's free money right there. That is free real estate.
Quantum drive is now off.
A mole? There's nobody at it. Interesting. Oh. That's almost worth checking out.
Is at 75%.
Not yet, Anthony. It's actually been, rather smooth. And yeah, Unpacker. It's a far cry from what it used to be.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear down.
I mean, if we think about it, all food is just another version of some other food. Another dead body. What do you guys think it is this time?
Landing complete.
I do like that we get those little markers, though. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of dead body. Hold on, that is a lot of dead body. Oh, Rusty, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's been a lot of people getting that issue. Anthony, they're slightly better to get a hold of. Slightly. It's mostly because a bunch of people can't log in. And thank you, Phaedrus. Thank you, man. Hold on, I want to go investigate. Oof. Alright, let's see. Who do we got? PU Spec Ops. Ah, this must be NPCs. Oh, I got the parking sensor in the way. PU Spec Ops. Like, unless there's actually someone actually named PU Spec Ops. That would be... Oh, I think I just saw a body twitch. Anybody think there might be a guy out there named NPC Archetypes Male Human Guards mission? More Spec Ops, yeah. NPC ship got blown out of the water. Well, good for me. Yeah, Ken, have a good day, man. Take care of yourself. Ha, Phaedrus. Alright. Nothing to steal. We will sell from our caterpillar. As soon as it recognizes. Hey, Sean. Yeah, right. Like, it ended badly for somebody else. That is taking a moment. That's no good. That's no good at all. Come on. Come on. Come on. Unpacker, right now I'm on a Ryzen 9 5900. That's right, Sume. Sure am. Although, I seem to be having an issue with getting my Caterpillar recognized. Ah, thank you, Randir. Yeah, right, Cups? You don't like that? I mean, that's fair. I may have messed something up. Nice, Sume. Arrow is the hard little thing to outfly, too. It could be Raymond. I mean, it could honestly be a lot of things. Yeah, polite, I'll be here. Unless I, step out for food or something. Alright, I just want to see if I can select myself. Okay. That works. Haha! Who the crap bought waste? I want to know. Why is only 9 SCU here? Who bought waste? Who is buying waste? And I can't sell my 1 box of RMC. That's fine. We will buy... Ooh. Actually, we will buy this Agresium here. They got 38 SCU. That's always nice. Yeah, sure thing, Gemini. We just, buy up some of this titanium. Okay. So what's up with you? Are you marked as stolen or just cannot sell? I wish you would actually tell me. That's a fast-moving cloud. Well, I know they mark them as red as well if it's just something that they don't buy there. Yeah, Sash, I happen to find some. But, since it's not mine, I wanted to see if it was just marked as stolen or not. It's like I can only find out by going to the TDD. Gemini, I do have an org. We're very much in hibernation right now. Until trade gets better. So you can join it, but I guarantee you'll be disappointed with the lack of activity. Because, man, oh man. You can't even run multi-crew trade right now, Raymond, I'm tempted to, honestly. Yeah, Cars, unless you just enjoy shooting things, there's really not much need of one right now. Which is a shame. Exactly, Tsume. That's the only reason I haven't folded mine, is because I like to keep the name around. Because, I stole the, because you have to have the tag for it. I was able to grab Taipan, and I want to keep Taipans. Hey, how is Euro Truck Simulator?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, our tag. Okay. Okay, Artex. Don't let rejection from some turbo nerd in a space game ever get you down. Because, like, you gotta remember, man.
Quantum drive is now on.
90% of us playing this game are, like, over the age of 30, right? Once you hit your 30s, cool no longer applies to you. That means that, your opinion doesn't matter. It shouldn't hurt anybody. Like, if someone in this game starts giving you guff or starts using insulting language, don't,
Quantum drive
don't.
is now on.
Man, their opinion is in a space game, which means their opinion is in space. And in space, their opinion doesn't have any gravity. That's it. Their opinion ain't got no gravity. Because it's in space. So you shouldn't put any weight to it, because you can't. Because it's in space. Don't let anybody in this game be mean to you. Or insulting. Block them. Or, you know, shoot them.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, call him a space cadet. Tell him to go play pinball. Well, yes, I mean, there's gravity everywhere, but, you know, like, when you're just a guy floating out in space, typing things on Spectrum, your gravity isn't really enough to do anything, you know? Man, is Space Cadet pinball still a thing? I could open my task manager and look, but I don't want to tab out of Star Citizen for the fear of, you know, gaining its ire. I mean, Carly, I've seen, like, listen, there's a lot of big egos on the internet for sure. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably one of them. That's it, Raymond. Back in the day, it was a pox upon ye. Now it's a puck upon you, sir. Man. Man, I want to go play some air hockey again now. I got the fever. Is it a car? It's nice. I'm gonna have to re-download that. I do miss Space Cadet. It was like the game you always disappointedly played while the internet was out. Especially in the dial-up days, like when one of your parents was on the phone, so you couldn't get on the internet because that was the thing. So you just sat there and played Space Cadet.
Please proceed to assign
Or,
landing
you
bay.
know, one of several offline computer games. All right. gonna try forward. It's been a while since we've done that. Although I feel like this is actually going to get really messed up. Something about forward just throws me off a lot more. Oh, yeah, especially because... See, I'm not lined up at all. It's like throwing me back. So I'm gonna have to actually dismount early. I'm sorry, Gemini. Yeah. We got flubbed up there. For some reason, when you do a backflip, you can actually maintain your momentum. With a front flip, I don't know how their actual thrust system works. Yeah, Raymond, I'm gonna back off and do it again. I wasn't really aligned for it. It's like, here, actually. We got time to practice. So the thing is, okay, we're gonna come straight down. Well, straight-ish. With a backflip from here, you can see our thrust vector indicator. As we do this, it doesn't really move a lot. Like, there's a little bit of micromanagement involved, but not a lot. Like, it's mostly, well, there's a little bit of change to it. But with a front flip, something about a front flip throws it off. I don't know why. Yeah, you see that? Why, though? Why does that actually throw off the vector? That's interesting. That a certain... What would cause that? Honestly, King, I don't know if it's easier to do it with sticks or not. Like, I think it's just more one visually. Because with the backflip, you actually have a lot more visibility on your orientation and how close you are. Also, I'm going to chalk it up to the caterpillar just being weirdly long. But thrust is actually getting thrown off more with a backflip than it is with a front flip. Because here, like, I'm gonna come in with a backflip. Because also with a backflip, you get to see the end of it on the approach, which gives you a lot more control. Yeah, Raymond, I'm sorry. Like, you get a lot more fine control here. With a front flip, you're pretty much going in blind, but... like, I'm not really... doing a whole lot right now. But it gets thrown off a lot more. The micromanagement for the thrust is also super different. It's something to play around with. Whatever.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Sean, that happens sometimes. Does it say your character is unstowed? And Sumi, that's... sorry, I'm catching up on all the chat. I'm sorry, I'm back here. I need to go back and practice more. I also want to practice the front flips. Because it is nice to be able to go in blind. We'll send that up. Oh, thank you, Raymond. I will say also, though, Gemini, some landings are easier with sticks just because of thrust. Like, if I wanted to do something with a roll in it, the thing about pitching up and down is, since it's on mouse, it's non-binary. You know, you can apply a certain amount of thrust in a direction with that. But with a roll, since I'm using keyboard, I'm using, like, you know, AD. That is going to be binary thrust. It's either all the way on, all the way off. So, something I can do with a stick, I can't really do with a keyboard.
Your personal belongings are your
Nice, Sean. Gears, what do you mean? With the hitting the sides or the constant shifting? Oh, nice, Keith, except with the 40,000 error. I am so sorry. Is it not letting you into the game at all? Hey, look at that. Star Trek Lower Decks got renewed. Nice. Uh-oh. Time for me to take some bills. All right, let me track down my pill bottles. Haha. It does, Raymond.
Now arriving.
Ooh, Double Dash, let me know about the analog switches. All right, 1 second. Let me take these pills. I'm gonna go quiet for just a little bit because, you know, there's a lot of them and they take a while to swallow.
With convenient connection
All right, 1 second.
now leaving the station. Stand clear of
Ugh, okay. And the last one. Oh, sorry, Ted. Oof. Man, oh man. The amount of pills you swallow to keep your kidneys going, I tell you. Yeah, Raymond, I really enjoyed Lower Decks. You know, as someone who didn't really get to grow up with Star Trek, and, you know, on the outside looking in, it was a nice way to get introduced to it, if that makes sense. Like, it really eased me in and made me curious for more. Alright, so it is tagged as stolen. Neato! I guess we can always go sell that at Grim Hex. That's it, Unpacker. I do drink a lot of water. I mean, that is also fair average. Unless, of course, I'm getting paid. But, you know. I definitely understand that. I hope it's clear, too, man. Oh, yeah, Waffles. I just like Grim Hex because, you know, you can park safely. Very rarely can you get blown up. Yes, Stark. Like an 80s wizard, right? You guys ever see a movie called Wizards of the Lost Kingdom?
With convenient connection trams across all major commercial areas of Arkham, the city
Sounds like a wizard from that. It's like the evil Losartan.
tram now leaving the station.
Oh, Dom, it's pretty much designed the same. Like, it has a very cyberpunk aesthetic, you know? Giant ads everywhere. Hey, Black Moon. But yeah, Waffles, like, okay, Grim Hex actually has a hard armistice where you cannot fire within it. It's quite safe. I love Grim Hex. Like, Grim Hex pretends to be all big and bad, but come on. Oh yeah, I see, Stark. They got me on the generic. See, Kozar could also be an evil wizard. Like, honestly, Kozar could probably be, like, the advisor to the king that, has him kidnapped because he's working for Losartan. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He's taking off pressure off Losartan. Yeah, yeah. Tarpeo, that's the other stuff I'm on. That just sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like something you order at a restaurant. Like it's close to tilapia or something.
Obey all security and customs personnel.
Hangar raid, alright. We're gonna go sell this, this one box of RMC that we stole. Exactly, Stark. I'd pitch that. It'd get one season. It'd have tons of followers, and then they would cancel it. And then just renew Big Mouth for 6 more seasons. Nothing against Big Mouth, it's just, for some reason, every time there's a great show on Netflix, it gets immediately canceled, followed with a renewal of Big Mouth. It's like Big Mouth like sucks the renewal out of every show. It's like, hey kids, did you enjoy Inside Job? Too bad. Another season for Big Mouth. Like, I want to know what Nick Kroll has on those Netflix executives. Because yeah. It's like every time a show dies, Big Mouth gets another season. And I enjoy it, it's just, there's so many other good shows.
You are clear to launch.
Tell you what I was not a fan of. Transformers trilogy that Netflix did. Ugh. Any of you guys watch that? Came out a few years back. Kinda forgettable. Totally massacred all of the Beast Wars characters. No hard feelings about that one whatsoever. You know, James, I'm actually not a big anime guy. I didn't really get to grow up with any. I had very few channels as a kid. So, like, I missed out on, like, you know... what is that show called? Anyway, I missed out on a bunch of anime. Like, I saw several episodes of, Yu Yu Hakusho when I could. And a little bit of Rurouni Kenshin. And whichever Gundam had Shining Finger every single episode. But I'm talking like maybe 5 to 10 episodes between each one. So I'm very ill-versed on anime. I need to fix it. But, you know, I've kind of drugged my feet. I'm really bad at watching new shows. Really bad at watching new shows. Like, I've seen One Punch Man. And I think part of the appeal of One Punch Man is that, honestly, it just kind of makes fun of a bunch of the tropes in anime. Like, it's a real easy watch, you know? I mean, Stark, I've seen a few of those. It just wasn't my favorite. I also had trouble telling, like, characters apart, because there's something about the art style of Dragon Ball. It's like everyone is like the exact same face, but with different hair. Like, if you swap their hair, then, you know, I can't really tell who they are. Like, I saw part of the, I think the Boo saga? Don't quote me on that. Basically, angry, buff Kirby. Yeah, Waffles. Like, okay, as a D&D player, I cannot tell you how excited I was when he angrily said, you know, keep your backstory to 20 words or less. Like, that was honestly my favorite part. See, Moonraker, I've heard good things about it. It's just, you know, again, I gotta start watching it. Like, I'm watching through, I'm watching through Ghosts right now, the British version, not the American one. I don't really watch a lot of stuff, period, you know? Oh, what do we have here? And why can I not target it? Seriously, why can I not target it? Why is targeting not working? We'll just scan, we'll see what we got. Right, scanning is busted half the time. I swear, this game. All right, we got a freelancer. Same freelancer. A lot of freelancers. Yeah, it's like I've seen bits and pieces of Cowboy Bebop. And that was fun. I don't know if it was necessarily my style, but it was fun.
Landing gear down.
Whoops. Huh. You guys notice that fresh Freelancer Max that has been gutted? What do you guys think the odds are of getting shot once we get out of here? Oh, Raven, pilot episodes are still around. Okay, no longer has an owner. What do we have here? A box? You know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna risk it.
Complete.
We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. For the one box. Okay. There is somebody's inventory right there.
Engines offline.
All power shields. Yeah, snakes. Medium odds. I like medium odds. I'll take the mods. Hey, Samantha. Hey, casual. That's right, Seneth. Free cargo. Or at the very least, somebody's stuff. Alright. What's inside? Nothing. Nothing's in... Okay, well that is literally useless to me. I'm gonna do what my mom did to me when I was 14. Get rid of it. All right. I don't want to use the box. I want whatever's in the box. I don't feel like using this, because if I do, then I go to jail, but whatever. James, you mean like money? That's my gun. That's my gun. Did you know that if you have a gun out, it works when you're on a kiosk? I just found that out. I mean, Kia, that box can have feelings elsewhere. Oh, hello, Blade. Sitheth? Is that... you? Just gonna... Here's the problem. Whatever ship it sees me making it towards, it could easily blow me up. I mean, James, like, what? Church money. He's trying to learn. Okay, that's a scythe. Oh yeah, they. We don't have that back way up, do we? No. Okay. You know, Matt, I don't think they do. Oh, I probably got seen there. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I haven't been blown up yet, and it's not like I have any cargo. I mean, Wolf, I'm good with it. It's not like I have anything on board. I don't like all the red light. I don't like all the red light. That's a very awful sound. An awful sound that doesn't apply to me yet. Yeah, see, they're shooting something else. I got time. Besides, maybe it's just someone causing some, I don't know, tomfoolery. They're not hitting me yet. Just me on my ship. Go, go, go. It's like there's anything on board to rob. I mean, that's a good question, James. That's a real good question.
Engines online.
It is Zenith. I was right. I was right. No, Bill, they can't hear it. Besides, it's Zenith. I might be okay.
Shield system.
Maybe. She might not kill me. See, it's only a light tearing apart. See, if she wanted to, she could easily murder me, but she's not. She's just playing with food. Yeah, unforeseen. What game is that?
Landing gear up.
See, what we'll do is we'll jump about 100.
Weapons offline.
Cut. Now we're quasi in the middle of nowhere.
Your systems are online.
And now we'll go... You know, I can never remember what 061 is. Is that the one with the 300 astatine? Actually, that's what we should do. We should go check out an astatine at the... What is that called? Hurston. It's been a minute. Yeah, wait. It's just Zenith. Felt like putting a few holes in my hole.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Gonna have to fix that door, though. But yeah, James, like as far as that goes, I don't think it's stop it, but I don't know. Well, you got someone looking to learn the game? You know, Coyote, I actually thought about turning that mold into a holy moly and just getting the salvage off of it. Well, they hinted at it, didn't they? And Unforeseen, tell us more about the space game, man. I wonder. Raymond, I'm assuming I got shot up a little. Because they are doing the halfway open thing. See what happens when I go to close it. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Now it's doing it. Good deal. Corey, that's what I'm trying, man. We've made a little bit of money. Not a lot, but, you know, a little bit. Spent forever selling 1 box of stolen salvage. I realize I should have came out just a little bit early, but it's fine. Oh, Raymond, we can do it. We can do it. Tell you what, I'll do it on the way back. How about that? We'll just walk around the ship on Quantum. Open up all the doors.
Quantum drive is now on.
Corey, it kind of works. Like,
Quantum drive is now off.
the sad thing is, it's only working right now because there's less people able to get in and do it. It's still the exact same model, exact same prices, exact same availability. It's just less people in the trade economy because, 1, salvage exists, and 2, so many people can't get in. So, like, yes, but no? If that makes sense? Yes, that does like to happen sometimes. Hey, kid. You know, I would love to, but I feel like several copyright things would have a thing to say about that. And Zenith, why is that? Like, are they actually, you know, working now? You know what? We're just gonna go deal with that mantis. I doubt that's a real mantis, but, nah, whatever. It'll be fun. Yeah, Squirrel, have a good one, man. Hope the dog walk went well. I think I'm probably going to log after I finish up this run. Because I'm starting to feel a mite peckish.
Landing.
All right.
Torpedo burrito.
Ken. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Tell you what, Ken, I will figure out a Drake bumper sticker and see if I can slap it on the Honda. Hopefully I end up with it. That's nothing set in stone yet. Matt, it's probably going to be terrible for me, but local deli still has some of that chicken pot pie, so I would love to hit that up. Although it might put me to sleep. I don't know what it is, but something about their chicken pot pie knocks me out. So maybe I shouldn't. I want it. I want it so bad. Oh, so they're actually, like, working. Okay. Oh, look at that coat. We'll just move on. That actually worked. Nice. Honestly, Ken, it would probably be cheaper to fly. Because, I mean, you know, driving that from here to LA, that's at least, you know, I was going to say a 2-day drive. That might end up being a 3-day drive, depending. Just what with everything I've got going on. Like, by the time I actually got to CitizenCon, what I would save on, you know, jet fuel versus gas, I'd spend on hotels or the like. I would love to drive it to CitizenCon. I mean, Cody, it's kind of a pie. It's cooked in a pie, shell? That's not the word. It's got the pie crust. Yeah, pie crust. Yeah, I don't want to deal with LA. Like, I would hate to drive in LA traffic. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I also believe in life after love. Man, that's a fun song. Tour that used to come on all the time at the skating rink. You guys ever feel like... I think I've brought this up before. But, like... if you ever go to therapy... how many of you guys are in, like, you know, therapy or counseling or whatever? But, you know, it only seems to last, like... an hour. And it's not even really the hour. It's only more like 45 minutes. Because, you know... but it's kind of like relearning how to skate. Like, you've done it before. It takes you a while to open it up. And right as you hit your stride and you start working on things, bam! Time is up. It's like, oh, no, wait, we were getting somewhere. And then it's just the whole, you know, Come back next week. Try again tomorrow, man. I seem to be having issues with my caterpillar. Yeah, like I can choose myself. And I can choose Woodruff. But the poor caterpillar, with its 0 boxes on board, sure is taking a while. Yeah, see, Sesh, I live in Arkansas, where that doesn't happen, but that's because, you know, we're still waiting for the railroad to come through. Yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, exactly, Raven. It's like you start making that breakthrough and it's like, gee, maybe I'm starting to realize that, you know, this person was a jerk because they too had an abusive upbringing. I never thought about that before. Maybe I should, and then bam, time's up, and you know you've lost your stride. Just like learning to skate again. Well, okay, I say that. I'm gonna admit I'm really bad at skating. My dad used to take us every now and then, and you know, I never had like the inline skates. I always got like the 4 wheels to a shoe skate. I can't tell how many times I tripped and fell. Man, I was bad at those. Hold on. Why do they have helium? Who brought them helium? How did they get helium? Oh. Waffles, that is actually... I can answer that one. You see, Arkansas is actually an amalgamation of both French and local indigenous languages, where Kansas is not. Arkansas was also the first to join the Union and be named, where Kansas was not. Kansas followed afterwards. Don't quote me, but I think part of it comes from the Quapaw tribe. I might be wrong about that part. I want to say Quapaw, but don't. It's been a while since I've done my reading. But yeah, part of it's French, part of it's indigenous. That's why it's pronounced funky versus just Kansas. Guys, I'm gonna say that I can't buy anything here. Again, it happens a lot. Like it just takes a while. Although some places take longer than others. I know this happened to me very early in the patch, but... Oh, not at all, Waffles. They just, I think they liked the spelling and decided just to go with Kansas. And the thing is, too, you know, it's a name. Name is a name. Being a, what is it, a proper noun? They can be spelled however you want them to. Versus how they're pronounced. Yeah, it's Fayetteville is nice. Okay, I don't like Fayetteville, but it's mostly because of the jealousy. Like I used to live in Texarkana, Sesh. You know, it's a border town, Arkansas and Texas. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to leave. That is, But, you know, Fayetteville gets referred to as Fayette Chill a lot. And, when I worked at Best Buy, they sent someone down from Fayetteville to show us how it was done to get better numbers. Because the thing is, Fayetteville has money. And, you know, corporate doesn't realize that sometimes when you have a store at a place with lots of poor people, they tend to buy less and sometimes steal more. And, like, she comes down and she's like, hello, everyone. It's like, we're going to show you how it's done. And in her week there, we had more theft than ever. And she was just this mess. This absolute, just you know, Welcome to the real world styled mess. And I shouldn't have reveled in it. I shouldn't have enjoyed watching her worldview fall apart as she met people that didn't have, you know, that were below the median income. Which was, you know, all of us, because we worked at a friggin' Best Buy. But just, you know, it was just satisfying. It was so satisfying watching someone from Fayetteville just realize that their unrealistic projections weren't going to be met.
Launch complete.
And Waffles, that is fair, man. Like, I'll tell you, there's some fun names as well in various places. Is that what it was, Moonraker? Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. There we go, Kai. Okay, see, I got it wrong. I knew Quapaw were involved, just not, you know, directly from them.
Landing gear up.
Just watching someone who hasn't been, you know, in the proverbial retail trenches of the location tell us how it's going to be done, and then just watching their worldview get broken and fade and become as jaded as us. It's like, yes, lady, that man did just rip an iPhone directly from its stand and barrel out and break the doors on his way out. That did happen. Did you enjoy that? I bet that doesn't happen in Fayetteville, where people just walk in and buy one without checking their bank account first. Yeah, you know, Kalamazoo is fun. What's some fun Arkansas towns with some odd names? Trying to think, like, you know, for pronunciation things. Although I think I am gonna go ahead and just pack it up at Crew L1. Wait, Sesh, you mean AK or AR? Because AK would be Alaska. R is Arkansas. You can remember, because pirates and pirates be fun.
Quantum drive is now on.
Exactly, Ken. Like, Texarkana actually has a very high crime level. In fact, for a while, I think it was like the 11th most dangerous city in the U.S. And just, you know. Yeah, it was just so satisfying to watch some corper see the real world. Yeah, see, shifting gears, we have a bald knob. We've got a bald knob in Arkansas. There's also Buck Snort, Tennessee. Yes, I am. Okay, I am in the brick capital now. I used to live in Texarkana. I don't live there anymore. Now I'm in Malvern, which calls itself the brick capital of the world, which sounds like something a DM would come up with on the fly. It's like, oh, well, you roll into town and there's a festival going on. That's never happened in D&D before. And you've got the player that's like, what kind of festival? It's like, oh, crap, I didn't think this far. Bricks. Bricks. Yeah. Yeah, they're celebrating bricks. You made that up. Like, of course I did, man. It's D&D. It's all made up. Negative, Samuel. I am in live. But yeah, it's just one of those dumb things. Like, yeah, what do you guys celebrate? It's like bricks. Like, the building bricks. The clay square. Yes, Waffle. I live in a very small town called Malvern. And Malvern has a brick factory. And every year we have a festival called Brickfest, where we celebrate bricks. Festival about bricks. We have brick car derbies. We have brick tossing. We have, I think there's brick painting still. And various brick-related activities. Like, it sounds like something someone would come up with for a D&D campaign. Like, they had to come up with it on the fly. It's like, oh yeah, roll an athletics check to see how far you toss the brick. Congratulations, you win the brick toss. You know, tactically, we do not. We do not. Everything happens on the courthouse grounds.
Quantum drive is now off.
Which you'd think would be the place for most of the brick tossing, but, you know, they're bricks, they don't go that far. You know, Waffles, that's a good question. I think the closest town to us, it's not even really a town, it's just they've got a sign. I know they have an asphalt factory. And then there's Hot Springs, which is probably the closest real town, like actual, you know, with businesses. And they're a tourist location. They got horse races, they got spas, you know, a bunch of natural springs, so they got all the touristy stuff with that. But yeah, you know, they've got a real economy. We got bricks.
Landing gear down.
That's it, Kai. Man, they are so proud of that. That's when they get the tourists in. And then you go to, like, you go to the museum, and it's like, wow, this is really pathetic. Like, this was a tourist trap. I mean, Waffles, that might be the foundation of a house. I don't know about society. Oh, those wrecks are still there. Might be worth investigating on shard. I'll have to look to see what shard I'm on.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Thank you, and please visit again. Landing
Oh yeah,
complete.
Bernard, it's super nice. I like it. I mean, Waffles, you can have a home without bricks. I actually live in a house without any bricks. There's actually a lot of houses in my town that don't have bricks. Which is weird, you know, being the brick capital of the world and all. Oh, thanks, Kai. Thanks, Brian. Ah, thank you, Moonraker. I will take a read. You know, select not yet. I would love to. Well, sort of, you know what I mean. But yeah, not yet. Hey, Linus, always. I love my Caterpillar. Is the C2 better in nearly every way? Yes. But I love my Caterpillar.
Welcome to to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We'll store that. Get me a burrito from the counter. And,
Please
call it there. Yeah, sure, Lion. Let's go for it. I mean, like, I want to put up a fight still. Can I... Wait. No! I just... Come on. What kind of... Hold on, hold on. What kind of burrito is it? Carnitas, okay. I just... An terrace, yeah. Right. Alright, I'll just get a regular burrito. Man, could actually go for a citrus beef burrito. Exactly, Bernard. Man, my character's hungry, actually. There we go. And some water to wash it down. Really? I can't, fine. We'll just store it over here. We'll just forget about it. Alright. Well, I am going to end it there for the day. We shall return tomorrow. And hopefully earlier in time. Pick up where we left off. Hopefully make a couple more bucks. And not get robbed. So. You guys have a wonderful night. I am going to go find food. And I catch you all tomorrow. So drink some water. Be safe. Be nice to yourself. And as always, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.